Right, you join me just as I'm arriving at the beta site. So, luckily enough the sun's up, wherever the local star is. This is the beta site. Again, which is by another big crevasse, not right hanging off the edge of it, so it should be an easier route to plot. I'm not going to fall over any crevasses or have to drive my scarab over a cliff to get data points. For some reason, they built like an entry gate without a fence around it, which is entertaining. It's a bit like, oh, gear down. It's a bit like Blazing Saddles.
Landing gear deployed.
There's a gate in the middle of nowhere. Now, it's now 16:30 and I am landing very gingerly. The reason being, I was out here at 9 o'clock in the morning, so about 7 hours ago I was playing, and I was actually going to the Delta site. I'd done the Alpha site and I was flying to the Delta site to meet Chris, and we were going to do a joint exploration of the Delta base. When we'd arranged to meet at 9 o'clock, I got on just after 9.
Drive assist on.
Found the base, flew down to it, and flew down rather too
Low gravity
quickly.
warning. Drive assist on.
I didn't realise it was a fairly high G world. It's about, most of the, in my defence, most of the worlds I land on are like they're about 0.2 of a G or so, and this one's 0.09 of a G. So it's very, very low gravity. And I was flying down and basically didn't realise it's a high G world, and I was flying directly down because I came out of orbit basically directly above it, so I was flying down and thrusting down, and then realised I was getting a bit low, and I turned around, pointed back up and thrusted to stop my descent, but it was too late and I went careering into the ground. If Chris had have been on, he would have seen me just like a comet, like a meteorite coming out of the sky and just augering in on the ground behind the farm, which is bad enough, but when you add to that, it obviously killed me. The ship was totally destroyed, and I went all the way back to Felicity Farseer at Deciat, which was over 8,000 light years away. So I spent all of today, since 9 o'clock this morning, getting back here. But I'm here, and lesson learned. So I'm now at the beta site, and I'm collecting all the lovely logs, and hopefully some more money. So I'm still no closer to figuring out what the Formidine is all about. I have read a bit more of the book, another chapter, since yesterday. What's up there? It's a little garage again. Since yesterday. Oh, there's a money point, I think. I think the red beacon is a money point. So that's a weird thing, because I went back to Alpha Base thinking, well, I'll have to do that again, and it remembered I'd been there before and said it said I'd already scanned it. And it also said that for this active data point. Oh, hang on, before I scan it. So apart from decoding the ancient ruins, I've got no contracts, nothing like that, and my money is 408.7 million. I don't know what it was before, but I scanned the data point originally at the Alpha site and got about 8 million credits, and then when I got destroyed I assumed I lost the money as well, because I assume I have to take it back and give it to somebody. But when I went to scan it for the second time after getting blown up and sent all the way back and coming all the way back, it said I'd already scanned it. So I hope I got the money for it. Firmware warning, these firmwares indicated systems. Okay. So let's just reverse up. Reverse? Uh-oh. I don't know if I'm in forward or reverse. Oof. Okay. Got free. Don't want to get stuck. Because Chris unfortunately got stuck between two buildings at Delta, I think, earlier today. It's easy to do. I got stuck at the Alpha site in my last video and managed to get out, so it's so low gravity, but at the Deadly Delta site it's not so easy because the gravity is 1.3, so I'm only used to landing and flying around on bodies on like a fraction of a G. Because at the moment in this game you can only land on airless worlds, and the airless worlds tend to be all the ones without atmospheres because they can't hold on to an atmosphere, so they haven't got enough gravity. So I kind of assume that every planet I land on is going to be low G. But there's always exceptions to any rule. So I got most of these data points, and oh, did I get the cash? That's what I'm looking at. Yeah, so there you go, 7.8 million. So did that actually pay into my account already? No, it didn't. Okay. Because that's what happened last time. I think I've just lost that money. I think because I died from scanning it to this one. Well, that's interesting. Why is that door buried half in the ground? Oh, there's the Heart and Soul Nebula in the sky. I think I'm going to get a nice screenshot from here. So, I mean, this settlement is over 30 years old. So anything could have happened in 30 years, but that ground looks to be fairly freaking solid. It doesn't look like it's just sand or anything. Oh, hello. I wonder what it's rendering from the inside. Generally, there's no textures rendered on the inside, so it's just invisible. Like the inside of an airship. So that's cheating a bit. That's kind of breaking the fourth wall there. Whilst I'm here, in Nowheresville, let's just get a shot. Me parked outside. So yeah, this is 30 years old, this settlement, at least. So I guess this might have just been sand that's been blown up over the years. There's another data point over here. Ah. So I must almost have them now. Now, oh, where's my handbrake? There it is. So how many of these have I got? I have got... where am I? I'm at beta. So I've got one more to get. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got one more to get. One more to get. Thankfully this doesn't have any weird things to scan on a cliff edge. Oh, have we got one here? Looks like it. Yeah, this will be the last one, then we can have a little read. Yeah, so here we go, I've got all of them. So this is the log for the beta base. So yeah, this is 3270. Been travelling for weeks past this amazing twin nebula just recently. That'll be the Heart and Soul. About the only interesting site on this whole trip. We are a long way out now. I don't think anyone else has been this far. Still, pay is good. I've been out this way twice now. Because I'm stupid. Stars have thinned out and we've started dropping our cargo. Looks like some kind of long-range beacon to me. It's all hush-hush, no questions asked stuff. Heard some of the senior bods talking about Dynasty Project. Careless talk and all that. So Dynasty Project, long-range beacons. Nothing prepared me for the boredom. It's very dark out here, really dark. Darker than normal space. There's hardly any stars ahead of us. It's just blackness, the void. Picked up some kind of signal yesterday and it looks like the crew weren't expecting it. There's another signal on my phone. Got them proper rattled. There's definitely something very strange about this area of space. Won't be sad to turn around and head home. Last batch of cargo due today, but the hyperdrive has malfunctioned. We tried jumping and got yanked straight back out, so we're stuck here. Randomios knows where. What's Randomios? 6 out of 6. Last entry for beta. We can't fix it. Hyperdrive is dead. Luckily we're in a system with a habitable world. We'll send a distress call, but who knows if anyone will hear it. We're going to abandon ship. If anyone finds this, we're in. Automated telemetry report power failure. So somewhere between this system and Sol, or the bubble, there is a habitable world where they probably are. Unfortunately, that's a shitload of stars and systems. So I'll leave that to someone else to find. So there we go, that is Beta Base. And where's the heart and soul? There it is. Give a little bit of heart and soul. Can I get my ship in as well? So a nice holiday snapshot. Yeah, there we go. Just by the gates. Beautiful. Zoom out a bit. Oh, breaking the fourth wall again. Can I get them all in? Sort of. There we go. That'll do. Snapshot. Promoted to deadly. What are you talking about? I'm already deadly. I'm 78% deadly. That's weird. Well, they did say it's a weird part of space. Okay, so that's it. I don't think that's... Oh, there was something here on the wave scanner, said Chris. He says there's something on the wave scanner. Let's look at the notes. Neg 23059. Neg 23. Oh god, this might be difficult to find. Neg 23. Oh, hang on, is that? Oh yeah, I've scanned it. Neg 23. Where, what? Neg 23059. There you go, start, break. Neg 23059. And 174.8. 174.8. 174.8. 797. So he said, odd thing on the wave scanner at those coordinates and facing 170. Let's just face 170, so I think I'm in the general area. Scanner finds an object but nothing there. 174.87. 87. I might have to do a little bit of math here, so bear with me. So he's saying the target coordinates are at neg 23.0594 and 174.8797. I'm at neg 23. point. This must be great watching. Man doing math. 0560. Well, it's not really me doing the math, it's a calculator, but... neg 174.8783. So, I want to go on a heading of 202. Let's try and go forwards first. Okay, so it should be pretty much dead ahead of me then. So what did he say it was? 23.0594.174.879. So I think it is somewhere here. So I'm registering something at the top quite strong, but I can't remember if the top is artificial or natural. 2306. I might have gone through it now. I don't know. What is that contact at the top of the scope? It's very close. It's gone. I think it was that thing there. So I don't think that was it. What I might have to do... Oh, perhaps that's it. There. So that thing down the bottom on the scanner, at the bottom of the scanner, there's an echo or something dead ahead of me. It's in the right area, I think. There is a rock there, but it's nothing I can select. Seems to be getting further away. So the wider the pattern... Oh, it's off to the left. It's back up. It would seem to be that rock there, which I can't scan. Let's try shooting at it. I can't shoot at it either, why not? There we go. Is that all I've got for weapons? Well, that's got to be it. That rock, but I don't know. Let's just run over it. It's definitely that rock. Let's just put the scoop down.
Cargo scoop deployed.
See if we can scoop it up. No. Don't know. Can't shoot it, can't scan it, can't scoop it up.
Cargo scoop retracted.
Bye bye beta base. Let's drive out through the gate. Don't want to go anywhere else. Might upset the security guards. Keep clear. So there we go, beta base. We got some more logs and we've got some more money. And then the next system that I know about is the Delta base, which is where I died before. So this time hopefully I will be a bit more sensible in my landing. So that's it, beta base. Thanks for watching. Take care.